Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. I know I just dropped the Tier 7 Ace tankers that me and Hoops both had in our Tier 7 Italian tanks. However, I am in a stock Pantera, which gets a 2-pack auto loader here. And let's talk about the gun. I'm on Fjords, but before I get into position, we can talk about it. So, right now the stock gun has 165 pen, and it's not that great. It's a 2-pack auto reloading gun, and then you can see it gets up to 212 on the first package, and then the second package on it, you get the .33 accuracy. And to be honest, I didn't think I was going to have that great of time with this stock gun. However, the matchup I have is I'm a high tier tank, so that helps. Alright, so gonna get in position here. I was gonna head south right away to support heavy tanks, but we didn't have anyone go until I turned around. Then those 3 tanks decided they'd go down there. We catch a proto out, and I'm really disappointed that I wasn't recording, but honestly, in a stock Pantera that doesn't have that much penetration, I didn't think I was gonna have any miraculous games. Not to mention, this is my 5th game in this tank, and my driver is not 100% yet. Now, he becomes 100% because of this game, and I'm running ×3 XP boosters so I can hurry up and get that other gun. But man, 7 I thought was a fun tank. I ended up not keeping it. I sold it. And the times that you just like fall in love with the stock tank, you know you're gonna really enjoy it when it becomes fully upgraded. Now remember as well, this is my first auto reloading gun, my 5th game in it. I didn't buy the Progetto. I don't have much experience in these things, and it's tricky. So like for the prototype, I saved my shot just in case he turned. I could try to track him or potentially kill him, and that didn't work out because he turned his armor. And then knowing when to use premium rounds is kind of tricky as well. So I come around the corner, shut that T29 down that was on a sliver of health, and now I'm actually going to reload that shell. This thing's got like a 5-second reload if you shoot one at a time, and that's running spaghetti with Brothers in Arms, vents, and a rammer, because these can have rammers. So it's not too bad, but if you shoot both shells, and both shells take like 7.7 seconds or something like that to reload. So that's not terrible either, but it definitely is kind of frustrating when you're sitting there without a shell. Now can I just back up and talk about Fjords for a little bit? How much I hate the east side of this map. Like, why do they have a little peninsula down there? Because people go there, and then they have a ginormous hill that they have to climb up, and by the time your tanks participate from A9, the rest of the team is dead unless the west side team is not very competent on how to deal with the east side. Not a big fan of this map. Seems very imbalanced. I don't know if suggestions to balance it, and honestly I don't want like symmetrical maps. I don't think they're very fun. Alright, so this Panther comes over, I get a tracking shot into him, and now this is where you decide, like, do I use a second shell? I use a second shell to track him, but apparently he has 2 repair kits because he fixes it right away, or maybe he's just got an exceptional crew in his Panther. And now it's going to take me 7 seconds to load 1 shell, but really I don't want to load 1 shell. So I shoot him there, we shut him down. Now let's talk about effective DPM. A lot of people are complaining that the Italians got nerfed and their DPM got brutalized, but With an auto reloader system, I think what people don't recognize, or maybe they just like to complain, I'm not sure, is the time you spend away from the enemy tanks, your DPM doesn't matter. So like the Tortoise is the highest DPM gun, but it doesn't participate for the first 2 minutes of the game. So I mean, what does it matter if it's got high DPM? If your gun A isn't shooting and B isn't penning, then DPM doesn't matter. The auto reloader system gives you flexibility, and I'm nowhere near truly getting the handle of it, but in the right hands of someone that understands this, man, they're gonna do a good job. And this is gonna be a perfect example. Okay, so I shoot him, and this time I'm trying to wait for this second shell to load, and I'm actually just gonna time it poor. So it was just about loaded, but I pulled the trigger too late. So now I'm gonna have to wait for 2 shells. Any ammo racks me, so I'm not gonna get another shell loaded, and I didn't really want to fix it. Alright, so I run spaghetti in this. The tier 7 was really expensive with premium rounds. There's no way that I made money in this thing, right? Incorrect. I made 20,000. 3,200 damage, 1,000 assisted, and yeah, this was a high tier game, but that's a level 2. And I know Unicums have this tank right now, but a level 2 with that kind of damage in a tier 8 tank, man, that's scary. Alright, that's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.